Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 168 of Couch to Clutch. I am Rajit. I am a part time athlete, a full time coach now, and a lifetime student. Just quit my job. 21st is my last working day at my corporate job. I was a development director there, and yeah, looks like the right time to do something that I really wanted to do all my life, which was being a coach and a student of life, and then being that lead that I've always wanted to be. So, this last week went pretty well, and we'll get right into the matrix that we're tracking on a weekly basis now. So, last week, TSS 1726, which was pretty good. The target was 63, so we did a little bit over 110% planned duration adherence, and planned sessions completed was 100%. So I'm very happy with that. And then bike duration was 635 with all the bike. Some of the bike uh, targets were not met. Of course, I couldn't maintain like five VO2 max intervals for 5 minutes. It's pretty brutal. And there was threshold intervals as well, which I did not meet the numbers, but I think I'll get to it. It's a pretty difficult one to handle with all the fatigue built up. But yes, neuromuscular went well. Uh, Power sprints, as you can see, the difference is not much. 146 planned, 132 TSS completed. So that's a training score right there. This one, the 105 intervals went pretty well on Gachibowli practice track. And let's just see what was, what were the splits, because of which I got rewarded with a 120 seconds interval now this week. So yeah, I think it went pretty well, or else my coach wouldn't have increased it to 120 seconds. So mm, all of these things need to be earned, by the way. And when you earn it, it really feels good. Where is that? 6.38 kilometers. Yes, that's the one. Strava says you're overtraining, but not really. Yeah, just coming back from a little bit of a wonky few weeks, and that's why it is like the trending average is low. So if you start it again, then you'll just say that you're overtraining, which is not the case. We are recovering like a pro, so that really helps as well. Okay, so the first interval was 432, was it? No, 434. So the first interval was 434, the second one 437, 451. It dropped a little bit, of course. Then it picked up again 432, 443, 440, 433, 445, 441, 422. The last one was the strongest. I think I was saving up a little bit for the last one. And then I got confidence that yes, I can stick to 435-ish average. So that went pretty well, I would say. Which one? This one. Yeah. The TSS shows very high, 121. So yeah, pretty good, I would say. This is a VO2 max interval, of course. Not really anaerobic interval, so very close to VO2 max interval. And HIIT, extremely hard. So this is supposed to be very high stress. And it is improving my VO2 max, I guess. The numbers are showing over here. As you can see, I think right now, till last week it was 41, and right now it shows as 42 for me. So it will reflect in the next week's data. Okay, so that went well. And then cruise intervals went pretty well. The strength sessions are going pretty well. I'm increasing it to 20 minutes now. So a total of 1 hour, and then you have this exercises for calf and shin, which I usually had problems with my shin splints. So some of these exercises or protocols really um, keep me away from injury, is what I can say. Okay. All right. Aerobic variable gearing. This I did with on my trainer, the Wahoo Kicker Code trainer, and I could not complete the entire duration because I had something to do. I did not find too much time there, so yeah, that was a little bit like 80% compliance. And then we had this long run where I was struggling a little bit because I was coming back to long run from after some time. And the surface I was running on was also not very even. So, yeah, at the end of the week, you start to feel a little weak, and then you need a recovery day to get back on track. So that's how it went the entire week. We're tracking everything here. So 3+ hours. My wife was running with me for 19 minutes. So I was kind of tagging along with her. So that's a one extra run. And strength hours 131. Yoga, I'm going to start by the end of this month because it's extremely important for me to maintain my flexibility while I am cycling. And core strength becomes very important when you're trying to be, you know, trying to assume a very aggressive position on the bike. So yoga and mobility is going to be the next target for me because the 726 TSS right now and these bike duration and all the duration that you see here, these have started to become quite comfortable, I would say. Okay. So yoga and mobility can be added as an added stressor. And the yoga person that my wife goes to, um, he has a studio and he's pretty brutal in his yoga sessions. So I'm expecting that he will make me work as well. Active calories for the week was 8173 calories in total. I think it might have been a little bit more than that. Let me just see. Um, so the daily average, if you see on your watch, then you'll be able to figure it out. 1106 is the daily average. So 1106 into 7 and plus extra 400 and yeah, pretty accurate. 450 calories. So 8173 active calories. And then plant sessions were pretty good, meeting standards. Nutrition adherence was pretty good. Only in the weekend, I think excuse myself a little bit. But so I had a breezer with my friend. So that's and a few one kachori here and something. So yeah, 90% adherence, I think. Meditation adherence has to get better. I'm taking it light because I'm feeling much lighter now, stress free. So sometimes when you're stress free, you don't feel like you have to service your mind, but you do really sometimes have to do it, even if you're feeling good about it. So I'll have to maintain that every day. Okay, so this is where I think my next. So now my next targets would be yoga and meditation. Yes, for sure. Resting average has been trending down. It has gone down to 47 on one of the recovery days, but the average has still kept up to 52. So that's the trending average going down. It will probably show in the next week's data. HRV average is 51, which is pretty good. It's elevated most of the time. So very good recovery, I think. That is reflected on HRV. Sleep duration has increased 721. I think the average is actually 740 or something because of the naps, but average shows 721. Anyway, so it's going good. It's not great all through all the days. Like 3, 4 days it is great, and then 1 or 2 days it is fair, and then it's good. So average is good. Fatigue score has climbed up, but I'm not feeling fatigued at all. So I think this is manageable. 72. Um, Weight has still stayed the same. I would say never expect weight to go down just on the first week that you put additional stress, because your body has a set point that it wants to stick to. So only after 2 or 3 weeks you will see drastic change in the weights. So I'm because weight is a lagging indicator. So I'm expecting this weight to go down after 2 3 weeks, not right away. Waist circumference has stayed the same, body fat has stayed the same, VO2 max is the same, but now it is increased to 42 for the next week. Cycling watts, I don't know where it is. I'm just sticking to the previous number. Zone 2 EF has gone up by zero point 0.2. It's 0.98 right now. And running threshold has also come down by 1 second. And I can already see it has come down by another second this week. So yeah, we'll track it next week and see where it is. All right. So that's all the metrics for the week. And I'm pretty happy with this training stress score. I think another 2 weeks of this training stress score can peak, and then I can take a deload week with a reduced TSS if required. If not required, I'll keep on going on. Okay. The next event I think I'm preparing for is the 5K run that I've created on Strava. Actually, I've created a club on Strava called it's called Poetry in Motion. What is that? Poetry in Motion. Yeah, Poetry in Motion. Poetry in Motion. Yeah. And I've created a few events here, and not a lot of people have joined, but I think yeah, that 5K run is there on 9th of August that people can join. I have a few friends who will join, and we'll see where our 5K pace is at. It's good to go before the monsoon run on 16th of August, before the NMDC run on 30th of August. And after that, the cycling season takes off and we go cycling. Okay. All right. Protocol time. The weekly protocol one, I think I'll restart again because there's a few more protocols that I have started to add. The one very important one for this season, for this monsoon season, is vitamin C. And this has really helped me in managing viral fever. Right now, there's a lot of viral fever going on. It used to take me around 3 to 4 days to recover from that. But now, because of this protocol, it has come down to 1.5 days. So I just recovered last week within 1.5 days because of this. Even my wife recovered very fast from this. So really working well. And this is not very high cost. There's a tablet company called Limsi who provide 500 mg tablets, and you can have it in the morning with your morning. This bowl has started to become very important for me, by the way. This morning carb bowl. This is very, very good for any interval training, anything, any training. So I'm trying to stick to this every day of the week. Okay, so along with that, you can have this one. And this is to, of course, support collagen synthesis, antioxidant defense, immune function, reduced exercise-induced oxidative stress, and most effective when consumed consistently with meals. Uh, I asked my coach how many oranges you have to eat in order to get 500 mg. He said 20 oranges. So you can imagine the kind of vitamin C deficiency we usually have in our diet. If you have a lot of lime, even that might not be enough. So I think this is the best thing that you can do. Just pop a pill and you're good to go. The supplement, it's used daily, especially during high training load. Can be done morning or post workout. The recovery quality will be great if you have this. Tissue repair is a big thing. Durability gets affected because of that. Your running durability, of course, depends on on this a lot. Even cycling durability, I would say. Okay. Immune support, the secondary, I think, targeted variable. innings gets much better, lower risks of illness in heavy training blocks, or if you are going out in the rain in this weather, and we just don't go out training when it rains. But I really do. I don't care if it's raining or if it's sunny or if whatever it is. I still go out because consistency is the key. Intensity can change and consistency cannot. Complete the time box no matter what, right? So that cannot change, and because of that you probably will get wet sometimes, and you might get sick because of that. So this will probably mitigate that risk a little bit. Okay. And subjective recovery score is where you see your measurable markers: consistency of training, reduce frequency of illness, secondary, of course, muscle soreness. All of those are secondary markets, and it's pretty cheap. I would say just take it along with vitamin D3 and B12. These are all important vitamins. So very important for everything that you do in your athlete life. Okay. So that's it for this week. I'll meet you next week. Until then, keep shining. I'm Rajit from Daddy of a Cyclist. Bye bye.